products and services, and we refer them to you. At the end of the day, we may have amazing products and services, but we need access to clients willing to spend money in our businesses in order for us to thrive. This collaboration is doing exactly that and more. Being accepted as a member of an OFC BNI chapter means that you will benefit from the powerful business to business networking and coaching from BNI, in addition to the constant flow of clients and support from the OFC. Like BNI says, we are stronger together. But don't take my word for it. Get involved and experience the benefits for yourself. If this opportunity is right for you, let me be the first to welcome you to the OFC community and to the BNI family. To get started with the OFC, simply sign up at ofccommunity.com. Our member success representatives are ready to be at your service. In the meantime, please remember to think of us first for all your community and business needs. Thank you again for your time and enjoy the rest of the presentation.
Peace, hotel.
Yeah, I think just one OFC intro is enough. So Grand Rising, everybody. Thank you for being here. Glad to have you guys this morning. I'm excited. Today is our actually last OFC weekly for 2023. And we're taking a pause for the cause for the next couple of months, and we'll be back in the spring. So I'm excited to have you guys all here to hear about some developments, what's going on within the OFC. So as you guys know, this is the OFC Weekly. We get together on a weekly basis to support each other and to build each other up in business and in life. This whole thing came to being because of our partnership and collaboration with BNI, stands for Business Networking International. They are the largest business networking platform on the planet. When joining BNI, there is, let's call them rules of engagement when participating in BNI that are somewhat stringent, but the process and the system does work. But for our members of the community and for our entrepreneurs who are either not BNI ready or just not necessarily interested in participating in BNI, we have created these weeklies where we get together to support each other. Each member is invited to introduce themselves, let the community know who they are, what they do, and how we can be of service to them. Different in BNI, our sessions are open to all the members of the community, so you do not have to be in business. You could just be an individual in the community who wants to hear what's going on. You're a concerned member of a family and you want some advice about a particular situation, here's the space for it. If you're a nonprofit organization and you have events and programs that you're looking for support with, you're welcome to come and share with us. And as well, if you're a business owner in development, this is a great place just to get your ideas off the ground, to share different things that you have going on with your business, so that we can help you to grow and to scale. And of course, for those who are seeking to be OFC BNI members, it is a great space to be able to grow, to evolve, and to get the support that you need to level your business up so that you can become OFC BNI ready if you so choose. Our sessions are completely bilingual. Fait que s'il vous plaît, gênez-vous pas. Exprimez-vous dans la langue de votre choix. So please feel free to express yourself in the language of your choice. Our sessions are completely bilingual, and if needed, we will translate. Fait que si nécessaire, on va traduire. When we do our round table, each person has roughly about 90 seconds to introduce themselves, let people know who they are and what they do. Once your 90 seconds has expired, I will start flaring my hands on the screen, just so you know your time is up, to be able to give everybody an opportunity to share. Also, as you guys see, the sessions are recorded. So as you guys are introducing yourself, please remember to say your contact information so that anybody who might be listening after the fact can connect with you if they're interested in finding out more about your product or your service. Also, just reminding you guys, we're all here to network and we're here to connect with each other to build. So please share your contact information in the chat. It is a great opportunity for everybody to connect, to get to know who we are and what we do. So just quickly, what to expect for today. We kick off the day. Well, actually, before the session, we have our audio book club. We just wrapped up the 5 a.m. club. Exceptional book. And then we go from 7:30 to 8:30 sharp. We kick off with our where we play a couple of quick advertisements from the affiliates and the partners of the OFC. Then we have our teachable moment. with our one and only Ken Ingram, Uncle Ken, to those who know. He's going to share a teachable moment with us. Then we will have our affiliates, again, who are the partners of the OFC, introduce themselves, let you know who they are, what they do, how we can support them, and how they can be a support to us. Then the floor is open to our businesses and members of the community who are here just to share well wishes, who are here to ask questions, and who are here to get help. After that, I'll give some quick announcements in terms of some things going on within the OFC, and then we will cede the floor to our featured guest. And today's a double feature. As we're preparing to close off, we'll be introducing the one and only Laurraine Leblanc and a Mark Taylor, who's going to be introducing themselves. They are new to our admin team at the OFC. Just letting you guys know who they are, what they do, what they're going to be bringing, and we're going to open the floor just for a little bit of conversation with you guys as we are preparing to close out for the season. And then we'll end up our session, and everybody will have an amazing Tuesday, an amazing holiday season. And that is what to expect. So with no further ado, let's dive right in with our teachable moment from Uncle Ken. Thank you, Ken. The floor is yours.
Well, Grand Rising, everybody. Uncle Ken or Santa Ken here, professional business trainer, and I can be reached at 514-668-2320 by text or telephone. I wanted to talk about personal productivity because one of the takeaways from the 5 o'clock book that we've been all reading is use of time. And I've got a little chart here, which I'm going to send to Pharaoh to send to everybody. And it's a time use circle, and it's got sector 1, sector 2, sector 3, and sector 4. Sector 4 is those time wasters. These are non-essential and not time-critical events that happen to us every day in our lives and in our business. Sector 3 is demanding issues, but not essential. And they're not essential, and they're not, but they may be time-critical. And then we got sector 2, deadline or crisis-driven, essentials and time-critical. These are all events that happen to every one of us. But the most important one here is where we get results. And where we get results is the essential but not time-critical. We call that sector 1. So it's really time to start working in sector 1, to find ways to prevent the fires before they become blazing fires. And that's what happens in sector 2, sector 3, and sector 4. If we want to become more efficient and effective in 2024, we have to do things differently. We have to think about how productive and efficient we can be and need to be in order to succeed. You know, I often talk about having a gold medal financial year. Well, it is possible, but none of us have ever seen it because we're inefficient. Why not grab 2024 and say, I'm going to make a change. I'm going to be a model of efficiency. That's Santa Ken, Uncle Ken's teachable moment. 514-668-2320. See you next year.
Thank you. Thank you, Ken. Thank you for bringing that energy. As usual, we appreciate having you on board with us. And actually, as we transition now, you are one of our affiliates as well. So I would like to cede the floor back to you to introduce yourself officially to the community, let people know who you are and what you do. And I'm starting my counters. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
Well, ho, ho, ho. We think about the year that we've gone through and look back. What have we done? What have we achieved? What have we succeeded in doing? And how are we going to get into 2024, that next step? Well, Santa Ken wants to make everyone an offer at the OFC. Half price special on my most efficient and effective sales training program, Pure Selling. 50% discount. But you got to sign up either by the end of December or in January to get the 50% discount. And it's pay as you go. And it's a 4-month program. It's a program that I've been teaching for the last 20 years. It's been updated. It's not old stuff. But as Farrell Hammond Friedman will tell you, that's one of the first things he did with me when he started in business back in 2004. And Nora's working with me. She's the massage therapist in the group. I worked with Asverfield, the osteopath, same program. the owner of Boom Jay's Cuisine. They've all worked with me. They've all gotten great results. They're all doing extremely well. And I want to, they paid a lot, they invested a lot more than the half price special I'm offering you though. They might get mad at Santa Ken a bit for me telling you that. But you know something? Maybe 2024 can be your year to get the results that you're looking for in your business. And that's what I want to do. Santa Ken wants you to help you grow your business intelligently. 514-668-2320. You have till the end of December or the beginning of January to sign up. Half price special on the most effective program you're ever going to learn in 2024. And it's called Pure Selling.
Amazing. Thank you, Ken. I give you extra 10 seconds there just because I saw you reiterating, giving a recap. But it is the Pure Selling program is an exceptional program. It is something that I'm really looking forward to in the new year. One, to just seeing how many members have participated in it and how many members still need to, as we are revamping things within the OFC to enhance the success or to increase the odds of the success of our members. We're putting a lot of things into place, and ensuring that the members have this fundamental understanding of sales is a key part to it, because it is we could put all the tools in place and we could create all the marketing material and to get you guys the visibility. But if you don't have some fundamentals when it comes to the mindset, when it comes to making sales and when it comes to converting leads into clients, then we're swimming upstream. So the idea is to give you guys the tools and resources and the information to allow you guys to succeed, and understanding the keys in sales is vital. So Ken, thank you for that. Thank you for what you're doing for the community, and definitely looking forward to having everybody participate. And thanks for 50% off. That's going to be huge for everybody. Awesome. All right, let's keep it moving. Next affiliate we have on our screen, I see Brother Clark. Peace, my brother. Thank you for being with us. Glad to have you here with us this morning.
Good morning, everybody. How's it going? My name is Clark. I am a financial coach working for the community, from the community. So my specialty is really working on helping people with managing their credit, eliminating those debts, and increasing their savings. In this time, in this economy, we all know how tough it is. So reach out to someone who can help you deal with your everyday finances and set those goals. I'm your person. I'm really happy to be part of the OFC, working with Pharaoh and everyone, and reach out. I'll put some information in the chat, and I hope to hear from you all soon.
Awesome. Thank you, my brother. And I got to give Clark a shout out. He did participate and do a workshop with the youth from within the community a couple of weeks ago. We did a collaboration with Westcan Folk Performing Company, and teaching just the fundamentals on saving your credit, your money habits. Exceptional. And it was awesome to be able to plant those seeds with the children at the age that they're in right now. So definitely looking forward to collaborating. The OFC and Clark has some plans coming up for 2024 in terms of some joint initiatives, just again to ensure that the community is educated. Looking forward to actually sharing some more updates with you guys when it's my time to come around. Awesome. Thank you, Brother Clark. All right, let's dive into the other business owners who are on the line with us. Sister Nadia, I see you're here, and I know you usually have to jump quick for work. So as I see you here, I want to give you an opportunity to introduce yourself and let people know what you do in the community. Oh, you're on mute.
Hi.
There you go. How you doing, Queen?
Hi, everybody. Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's doing fine. My name is Nadia Sanakol. I advocate for mental health. I have a nonprofit organization, and what I do, I help in the community, talking about getting help when we need to. So if somebody is in crisis and stuff, because there's a lot of people that they don't want to speak about what they went through. I'm a single mom of 3 kids, 26, 22, and 16. And I have a brain tumor, and I suffer from depression a lot. So what I do is I show people how to go and get help, because we keep everything inside because we were taught that we have to keep everything inside. So what I try is break the stigma and go and get help and show people that there is help in the community instead of staying inside and not talking. And what I do is last year, in November, I did the mental health fair. And in 2024, I'm going to do a different mental health fair. But coming up in March for my birthday, I'm going to be having a mental health fair for the entrepreneur and leaders, because we as entrepreneur, we do go through some stuff. It's not every day. Money goes up, money goes down, entrepreneur, and we have to find a way to get out of our debt and stuff like that. So I'm going to be having a mental health fair because I want entrepreneur to go and get help when there is something going down in our community and stuff as entrepreneur. So hopefully I will see you guys there, and I'm happy to see you and speak to you this morning. I mean, I'm sorry sometimes I miss the talk because I'm always on the go with the work, but I really appreciate seeing you this morning.
Thank you, Queen, and thank you for what you're doing. I was blessed to be able to participate in the last fair you had in November, and it was exceptional. Definitely, I'm looking forward to the next one coming up in March. And part of the announcements that I'm going to be giving is I'm looking forward to 2024 because we're collaborating with you all this coming year. All these events you guys are going to be hosting, we're doing them in collaboration. We'll talk a little bit more about that and what that's going to look like, but we're definitely looking forward to really connecting and just increasing engagement when it comes to the community's events and community activities. We're in this together, so I'm really looking forward to where we're going. So again, thank you, Queen. That's going to be exceptional.
Thank
All
you,
right.
sir.
All right, let's keep it moving as I'm going across my screen. So we have some of our members from the West Coast. So we have our sister Okama. So I'll have Sister Okama speak first, Grand Rising Queen, and then we have our sister Tashana, who's with us as well.
I'm rising. I think I'm still recovering from a cold, so pardon my voice.
No problem.
One of the things I wanted to share is that we've put out the announcement for the Caribbean Studies Association. I do a lot of things.
Oh, sister, sorry, I'm having a hard time hearing you. Can you speak just, I know it's a little bit hard for you, but it's a little bit louder so I can catch you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, it's better.
Okay, perfect. So one of the things we want the community members to know about is the announcement for abstracts, call for abstracts for the Caribbean Studies Association. As you all know, I'm the president of the Caribbean Studies Association, and what we do is organize an annual conference that brings together the whole community to have conversations about development issues in the Caribbean region this time around. So next year's conference is going to be in St. Lucia, June 3rd to the 7th, 2024. And we have advertised the call for abstracts, the call for panel presentations, roundtables, and workshops. And so folks can visit the website of the Caribbean Studies Association.org. I will put it in the chat, or they can message me at 587-784-4804. And that is Okama Brooke from Edmonton on behalf of the Caribbean Studies Association. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you so much. And it's really awesome to be to be a part of a community or a network that does span literally the globe. So it's awesome to have members from the West Coast participating with us. And thank you, sister, for sharing that. I think that's a huge opportunity for those who have just wealth of information. Like we spoke about it just as we're starting the day off today, from business coaching to mental health to financial management. These are all things that are impacting our lives here within North America and will have a huge impact on the lives of our brothers and sisters in the Caribbean. So guys, as our sister Okama has just said, it's an opportunity. They are looking for people to lead discussions or to run or to participate in panels. It could be a great opportunity for you guys to get that exposure and to help the people who could benefit from the information. So thank you for that, sister. Please share that information. I myself might be interested in going on there to talk about the power of community and building these communities of excellence. So thank you for that. All right, let's keep it moving as time is progressing here. Who else on the screen? Sister Tashana, another sister from the West Coast.
Good morning, everybody.
Grand Rising Queen.
I hope you are all doing well. My name is Tashana Williams. I am the owner, operator of Orchid Block & Company, which is a consulting company. My services are specific to your needs as a small business owner. I would love to sit down, get to know more of you, definitely get to know more of you, see, who I could help, who could possibly benefit from my network as well. Lately, what we've been working on a lot has been the funding. We just went through this process with the non-for-profits, and there's still, for the for-profit companies who are still looking for funding, there is still the Canadian Digital Adoption Program that is taking place. And if you are interested in finding out some information about government certified funding, please give me a call. I will put my information in the chat for you. Orchid Black and Company, Tashana Williams.
Awesome, Queen. Thank you so much. And our sister Nadia just put a message in the chat that she could use some help with the funding. Sister Nadia, did you apply for the recent fund through 3737? Yes, good. I'm glad to hear that. Perfect. So any additional funding, but that is something we're going to be working on, just ensuring that that as we get information about funds available, that we're going to be streamlining the information to you all in terms of members of the community. And we have Sister Tashana, who is here to be able to assist you guys with the applications when needed. So thank you guys, and thank you for that. Thank you, Sister Shauna, for what you do in the community. Keeping it moving, we have our brother Stephen Walker. We spoke about you this morning, Brother Walker, in our audiobook club.
Sorry, I don't know if you can hear or see me.
Yeah, I know. Gotta see you in the darkness. We're seeing your teeth there. That's really cool.
All right, so we'll talk like this. But I am Stephen Walker, the muscle medic. What I do is massage therapy. My goals for the interim is to make sure that people are aware of the differences between massage therapy and massage specialization or special massage specialists. What I'm doing and what I'm a part of is making sure that people are aware. So currently, I'm looking for people who feel as if they're dealing with any kind of anxiety, stress, or physiological afflictions that they are not sure if they should be taken to a doctor or someone else or some kind of therapist. I'm here to help in that regard and perhaps alleviate some of those strains that you may have without having to get a diagnosis over the counter. So anyway, see a doc. Yes, please contact me. I'll be leaving all my information in chat. You could also reach me at tamperstudios.com for promotional events that are coming up for 2024. You can also reach me at Stephen.Walker1080p on Instagram. All right, so that's what it is. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you for being here. Thank you for what you're doing within the community. And Stephen is also one of our OFC BNI members as well. So he does take his business very seriously. And we're glad to have him. And we strongly encourage what we were talking about this morning as well, is that a lot of times we don't realize the health benefits, mental health benefits to getting massages. And so that's what Stephen really does focus on as being the muscle medic. And guys, we do need to be better to ourselves. Like, we have a tendency of making sure that everybody's good around us, but not taking the time for ourselves. And that one of the things that we did take from the last audiobook we just finished in terms of the 5 a.m. club was to take that time for yourself, focus on ensuring that you're good, and then you'll be in a better place to help other people. So that is awesome. So keep that in mind when reaching out to Stephen Walker. All right, let's keep moving. Brother Fred, Grand Rising King.
Good morning, Grand Rising to everyone. Boy, has it been a hectic last few weeks, so hectic that I'm unable to answer the early bell. Right? But it's hectic in a good way, and we love it. It's almost Christmas, so let me first say Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays to everyone online this morning. My name is Fred Cox, and along with my wife Janet, we are owners and producers of the world's best not natural, non-toxic cleaning solutions that you can find anywhere. It's called Liquid Green Products. You can visit us at liquidgreenproducts.com, or you can send us an email at info@liquidgreenproducts. I'll put that in the chat. But I just want to let you know that these products are superior to what you will find in the store. Especially if you're washing your fruits and vegetables, you must have this in your home. This is Christmas. Lots of fruits and vegetables will be served. Make sure you get a bottle of our fruit and vegetable wash. It will remove all of the pesticides, herbicides, and animal contaminants that are on the fruits and vegetables. Touch base with Pharaoh. He has a supply and he'll be able to get it to you as quickly as possible. I'll put our information in the chat there. It's liquidgreenproducts.com. Visit the website, get your product, and enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you, Brother Fred. And I have to give an endorsement because we use the fruit and veggie clean religiously. And guys, there's something that you'll come to realize when you start using the cleaner. When you bite into fruits now, there's a weird taste that we've all gotten used to. It's like a bitter taste when you bite into these things, and it's really not natural. But we've gotten accustomed to it. And when you use the liquid green, it's gone. Like you really you wash off whatever pesticides, toxins that you really, even no matter how much you wash your fruits or just regular water, it doesn't come off. Like
Yep.
it's just what I found with the liquid green, it does strip it. So anybody who just cares about your life, you're gonna want to do that. And but if honestly, if you have children and you encourage them to eat fruits regularly, you're gonna want to just invest in that. Like take it from me, I'm endorsing it, but it's a product that really really works. All right, so thank you, Brother Fred, for what you're doing there.
Thank you, Pharaoh.
Sister Janet, did you have something else that you wanted to add, or are you participating today?
No, she's gonna pass this morning. She's even more tired than I am.
Okay. Well, we're always
Well, actually, that's not true. I'm just not on camera. I am not more tired. I just want to say Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, or Happy Holidays to everybody. And in the new year, I want to really talk more about the African Union. So it's really moving in leaps and bounds, and it's going to be awesome in 2024. So
awesome.
Looking forward to working with Ken in the new year. And Farah, just to you, you're an exceptional leader. We're always so inspired by everything you do. And we thank you on behalf of the community. I want to thank you and OFC and everything you do. So have a great day, everyone.
Thank you so much, Queen. That means a lot to me. I appreciate it. And thank you. You guys know it's a labor of love. I appreciate all you all for participating regularly and for encouraging me as well. As I come out and do this. This has been great. So just giving you guys some quick updates. As you guys know, yes, Ken, you have something you want to add?
I just want to say, Fred, Santa Ken, with all the work he has to do to get ready for December 24th to deliver all the toys around the world. How can you be tired? I should be tired. I'm looking forward to my nap.
Okay.
Thank you, Ken, for the insert. Good.
Thank you.
Yeah. I was sure Santa Ken was about to say, and I want 10 cases of liquid green. That's what I thought he was about to say. But
yeah.
All right, let's keep it moving.
Ho, ho, ho.
Thank you. So as you guys know, we are the OFC. We are here to support you all in terms of individuals within the community, business owners, as well as organizations. But actually, just so you guys know where we're going within the new year moving forward, we're evolving the OFC into being really a community of excellence. So really what that means is that we're going to be raising the bar, raising the standards of operations across the board as an organization, and supporting all our businesses and organizations and doing the same. And I'm really excited for that. It's something a little bit different. We are still going to be here as to support the individuals who are in need within the community, but we're established and establishing more partnerships to better serve you all. So we're going to be really focusing on ensuring that your businesses are presented well, your families are properly supported, your organizations are getting the visibility that they need, the engagement is up. While we're really going to be hyper focused on those things, when people come to us for different things, like they're just looking for contacts and different things like that, we'll be able to still direct them to trusted resources within the community. But we are going to be focusing a lot of our time in just ensuring everybody's success. So I'm really, really excited and looking forward to that coming up in the new year. Some quick announcements just to share with you guys. One, we have a Kwanzaa event coming up for anybody who is interested in Kwanzaa. It's going to be on the 29th of December, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to be sharing the information in the chat for you guys to be able to register, for those who would like to take part. Every year we do it in collaboration with WestCan and an organization called Afrocentricité. This year, and it's buffet style. Well, not buffet style. There's free food, free parking, music. There's a fashion show this year. The funds also go towards supporting the organizations who are participating. So it's a great initiative for everybody who wants to be able to participate and come out. So like I said, I'll be sharing it within the group so everybody knows, and you guys will be able to join us on that. And also, by the end of the session, I'm going to share a quick Google form with you guys. As we're taking a pause for the next couple of months, we're doing some restructuring within the OFC, and we're coming back in April. We want to be sure that the time that we have allocated for our weeklies are the most convenient for the majority of the members. So we're giving you guys an opportunity to chime in and let us know what days of the week you prefer to meet and what times of the day you prefer to meet. There's one slight nuance that's going to be happening when we come back, is that the meetings are going to be mandatory. We are expecting members to participate in the meetings on a weekly basis. We're going to be ensuring to provide value to you all when you come out to these meetings. But also we're making it where if you can't participate, you'll be able to have another member of your we're calling them your team or your family participate with in your place. We'll have some grace periods where you'll be able to miss a couple of meetings throughout the year, but you're expected to participate. This is going to increase engagement for everybody, but also, like we said, we're going to ensure that you're getting value when you participate in these meetings every week. And just to kind of highlight quickly about the part when I said that your families can join, your OFC memberships are going to be open to not just yourselves, but to your entire household. So your spouses and your children are all going to be OFC members. And so in an event that you can't attend, as long as your child is at least 16 years old, they could attend on your behalf and they'll be able to participate. Our goal is to ensure that the information and the knowledge that we're sharing to empower you all as individuals are brought back to your household to empower your base. So it's really it's a cool little thing that we're looking forward to launching with you all next year, and just looking forward to getting your feedback. So all that to say, so when you guys are letting us know what day and time is best for you, just keep in mind, think about your unit, think about what's best for you all in terms of a family, in terms of the collective, to be able to participate. Maybe it's the morning, maybe it's the evening, but we will accommodate. So with that
capacity,
thank you, Ken.
we have to build capacity.
That's our goal at the end of the day, is to really build that capacity for you all in terms of members of the community. So now, with no further ado, I would like to now transition, and we're going to be ceding the floor to our featured guests. So we have the one and only Laurraine Leblanc. Now she is our new administrative coordinator, working alongside with me to help design and refine and run the OFC, for lack of a better term. And we have our brother Mark Taylor, who's coming in as our tech lead. So now, as you guys know, technology is the future, and we're excited to be able to dive into the future with these exceptional people on our right and our left side. So I would like to first start with letting Sister Laurraine Leblanc introduce herself to you all. And what we'll do, we'll have each person introduce themselves, who they are, what they do, their background, their skills, their expertise, what they envision for the community and what they're going to be bringing to the community. And then we'll open up the floor just for a discussion. So I'll let you each introduce yourselves, and then we'll open it up. First, I was going to have you start, Laurraine, and then questions, and then Mark, and then questions. But just looking at the time, we'll do presentation, and then questions for all. Good.
Sounds good.
Good.
Well, good morning to everyone, and Farrell, thank you very much for this invitation. As mentioned, my name is Laurraine Leblanc. My agency is called Living Legends. What we do is everything from event planning to marketing services, helping your company, have, better presentations, social media management, a bit of everything. And the mission behind all of that is that I think that behind all of us, there is a living legend, and sometimes we need to have the better resources and support in order to do that. And I think that within the community, and from what I've heard from different business partners and at the city level, that we need to upgrade how we present our companies because it makes a world of a difference. So my mission and all of that is not just to help elevate the image of the community, but at the same time to help us all get the tools that we need to do a better job in presenting ourselves. I work with different festivals, from small to big, from Taste of the Caribbean to um, Crescent Street Grand Prix Festival at different levels, doing PR, marketing, creating themes and creating our own events at the same time so that we have a better sense of community and what it is that we're doing for the future. And my mission in helping the OFC is precisely to get all of that and to have some kind of synergy so that we can all get together and make 2024 the best year yet. So that is my mission.
Amazing. Thank you for that, Queen. Thank you for the introduction. Anyways, I'm excited to having you on board. And as you guys, from what we heard, a lot of us are hosting events, doing activities, and doing different things throughout the year. Having our sister Laurraine on board is going to help to ensure, one, that you guys are getting the proper visibility within the network, and your presentations are on point. And it's again, just through the relationship, beyond just connecting through the OFC, you guys will be able to connect with her directly and get the support that you need for your businesses. So it's going to be exceptional. Brother Mark, the floor is yours.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Excellent. So I'm a solutions architect. I do infrastructure design. I formerly did infrastructure design for banks, government, military, and the Fortune 5,000. I've worked with companies, mostly enterprise-sized companies, but I realized a couple of years ago that we needed to come up with something new. So we created a company called 321 Data Pro, where we bring the same tool sets that we would offer to large clients to small clients to help them grow. The majority of clients don't have the capacity or the bandwidth to bring on better developers. We're going to be working ideally with as many of you as we can to help you build on better platforms. We do all kinds of development, from applications to CRMs to custom tools for your particular company, as well as artificial intelligence. We have a pretty wide team. We're about 20 people. And what we do is we offer services to all of you in the hopes that we can help you gain insights, especially with the digital transformation period that's going to be happening. Everybody's being encouraged to do that by the government, and we want to help facilitate that to ensure that all of you are in a better space at the beginning of 2024. And we will be working with you guys in any capacity that you need. If you just want to discuss insights in terms of how you can create alternate revenue streams through products, tools of your own, we're open to that. And anything beyond that, we can always have the discussion.
Amazing. Thank you.
I'll put my info in the chat.
Good. And thank you for that. So now what I would like to do, because and even again, giving another example, how so you guys understand the reality. Like Ken mentioned at the beginning, he has tools, tools that he would like to share with the community. Having a person like Mark on board, he's helping us to automate and streamline this whole process. And even what we're looking at now is how to make it easier for you all in terms of members to market to the entire network. Because right now what happens is you do send stuff to us and then we redistribute, but there's ways that we can make it where you all can be empowered to share easily throughout the entire network. And so these are some of the things that we're refining. So I'm really excited about having Mark on board. Now there's a couple of things that I want to just give Mark and Laurraine an opportunity, because I know you guys are both working on different things. So do you want to just share? I know, Mark, you and I had spoken about some of the initiatives that you had coming up. I don't know if you want to take a moment just to share with the community things that they could chime in on, participate with, or connect with you on. And Laurraine, on your end, I don't know, I can't remember if you have anything that you'd like to promote or to get people involvement on, like in terms of upcoming events. And then also and let me see people in the audience who's still here. Okay, yeah. So and as you guys are in business, if you have questions for Laurraine or Mark in terms of their expertise, in terms of how maybe they could help you guys, or in terms of things you'd like to see within the OFC, now would be the time. And if you get anybody, if you are in a position where you could turn your cameras on so we could have a discussion, please do so. But if you're not, and we totally understand as well. But if you are in a position where you can, it'd be awesome to see you guys. All right. So whoever wants to go first, either Mark or Laurraine, if you guys have things that you want to promote and get the community involved
in. Sure. I have a couple of things. So
yeah.
As we work with our clients, we also build tools for ourselves. So we're building a few AI tools right now that we're looking for community partners to assist in funding, so that we could come up with a share model, so that when we generate revenue, the revenue would be shared, and then we want to be able to, over time, and I've spoken about this with Pharaoh, have a model where we're building tools that generate passive revenue for businesses, so that we're reinvesting in the community. All of the tools that we build are all based on the idea that we can either add capacity or new forms of ed tech to enrich the learning experience. Outside of that, we work with any client that's looking for, I'm going to say, more diversity in terms of what they have for their offerings or their tool set. You can ask me any questions about it. We've got pitch decks for the majority of things. We build things all the time. We work with large scale partners as well as small partners. We also work on doing data processing for countries. So in the event, we're supposed to be working on with countries across the Caribbean in terms of helping them do census data, as well as some of the labor force statistics that they're supposed to be capturing next year. Additionally, we're offering cybersecurity training, because cybersecurity issues have become a big deal in the Caribbean. Since 2015, there's been more than 1,900 cybersecurity attacks focused in the Caribbean, and most of them are ransomware attacks. In the Caribbean, based on the hardware that they don't have a method for not paying. So in general, they do, and that's been consistent since 2015.
Okay.
So if you guys are interested in cybersecurity training, we're also offering that online, and we can discuss it, because we would like to do it on a classroom basis. Just essentially saying that our first ones will be starting in February.
And there's an opportunity for people to sign up to that, because I think that's awesome. And even for what Sister Okama is doing in terms of setting up the conferences, maybe that is a good opportunity for 321 Pro to be present in Guyana to present some of the work that you guys are doing there. There's also a tool I want to share with the community that we're currently working on getting developed, which is a platform called Ray. And that is something that I feel is going to revolutionize in terms of how how our students are operating with in schools and different things like that. But what I really think is powerful in terms of what Mark is doing is he's giving us an opportunity to get involved in tech, but from like the ground level. So as a collective, we could all invest, like, whether it be by to purchasing community bonds or shares within what he's doing. And as the platforms are going out into the world, you guys know the power of tech. You could take something that, you launch, it costs whatever, $100,000, a couple $100,000 to launch, and it could turn around and make millions, if not billions of dollars. And now we have created and creating or continue to create opportunities for you all to be able to get involved. But also, just to reiterate, having a person like Mark on board, if you have ideas, something that you would like to see happen, or that you feel you have a solution to something that can be, that could revolutionize the world. Now we have somebody on board that you could actually speak to and say, is it possible to create this thing? How does it work to create it? What are the costs to create it? And how can we get it developed? And how can we potentially partner on making this thing, revolutionize the world? So that's a huge tool there. Sister Laurraine, on your end, and actually, sorry, quick pause, Brother Shilov, I know you're in transition. So when you are available to speak, you could just put your hand up, or you could just, let us know, because you haven't had an opportunity to speak. But I do want to let the community know that you're here. And what you do. So if everybody's looking for any websites, Brother Shilov is the guy who does our websites and stuff like that. So he is a person that we could connect on for that as well. He's also part of our OFC BNI chapter. So we appreciate having him on board. Sister Janet, you want to say something before we cede the floor to?
Just a question.
Yep.
With the it sounds like I'm kind of overwhelmed with listening, even for a minute, because it just sounds so vast. And when you think of your own company and the scale, like I'm just wondering, for a small company, what exactly, in a nutshell, what would we need from you? What would we benefit from? Is it apps? Is it, I don't know. I'm not, it just sounds so
Well,
big that I'm wondering what's the small pieces.
well, I could break down in a small nutshell because that's my part anyways. It's it's basically bringing together these exceptional people, and then so I'll give from my perspective, and then I can let them speak for themselves as well. But basically what we realize is that the businesses need help with creating their funnels, right? Like get to converting your visibility, converting your engagement to direct to sales, right? And there's certain elements that need to go into that. So one, when we talk about your visuals, your presentations, like how you're getting your message out, that is important. And that's one of the things that Laurraine's going to be helping us with and helping our businesses with. When it comes to Mark, it's the actual technology that creates your funnel system. So when you send out that message, getting the having the automated auto response that goes out. If a person hasn't done the next step, having the reminder go out, sending a little nudge to remind them to whatever, follow you on social media. It's taking your social media engagement and running them through a funnel to the point where you get them to meet with you on a one-on-one, where you get them to make that purchase and make that sale. Now, to sprinkle some seasoning on top of that as well, is once you getting them through that funnel and we do get you to the point where you're sitting in front of your client and you're having that meeting, the part where knowing how to close the sale is going to be vital. So that's where the elements that we're working on with Ken and those courses with Ken, that's where he comes in. So it's kind of like we're creating this process to ensure that when we're putting you guys in front of clients, you're going to be able to convert. So now that's my recap from my perspective in terms of how I'm putting all the pieces together. But Laurraine and Mark, if you guys want to also
That helps a lot, Farrell. Thank
okay.
you.
No problem.
I mean, in any case, we're all available. If you have any questions, I've put my information in the chat, and you can send us an email to have a bit more details on the types of services that we can offer. And just to answer the question before we leave, some of the things that I'm working on a few festivals for next year. So there's the Taste of the Caribbean, which is 4 days at the Old Port, celebrating everything from the Caribbean culture, from food, music, dance, art, culture, and of course, rum. But at the same time, it's a great opportunity if you have a small business, is to have a booth at the festival to sell your services. So the prices range, from 2,000 to a little bit more, depending on the type of space that you want. In terms of stats, this year we had just about 100,000 visitors that came through in 4 days. So it's a great opportunity for visibility in that sense. And the other festival that I'm also currently working on is the Crescent Street Grand Prix Festival, and this is more brand wash, mass marketing. It's 600,000 visitors in 4 days in June. So there also, if you have a product that you want to launch, or you know somebody who has products that they want to launch, services to promote and whatnot, to have a space on the street, it gives really great return on investment because everybody is there. And if you want to do data collecting and more things, then that's some of the things. And we'll have a calendar of events available early in the next year about some of the other things that we'll be doing.
You for that. And guys, to understand what this means, like, so now a lot of us in Montreal at least have participated in Grand Prix. Now we have an Inside Connect. We have one, like, if not the main coordinator, one of the coordinators on board with us. So if you guys want to get a booth, you want to get involved early, you want to see how you can get visibility, it's a lot of people. And Laurraine, maybe is it even possible to discuss a collaborative thing where maybe the OFC can pull together, get a booth or whatever that we could could use to promote different businesses within the community. Where, because I know that the cost for the kiosk or the visibility is a little bit different, a bit higher scale, but maybe
Yes.
as a collective, it's a way that we could, you know, pool capital together and benefit from that visibility that we normally might not be able to afford on our own, right?
Yes, definitely. I think that there's different formulas that we could use, but many companies have used, let's say, like the umbrella, where they have different partners to come and, you know, present their services over the course of the 4 days. So, you know, it's about 48 hours of activation, and there's a whole lot of people to see. And it's best to have your team on the street to be able to promote your services and products.
Amazing. Sister Okama, I see your hand is up.
Yes, I have a question for Laurraine. When are those two, what exact dates are those two events in Montreal, right?
The 2 dates for Taste of the Caribbean and the Grand Prix.
So Grand Prix Festival is from June 6th to the 9th next year, and Taste of the Caribbean is from July 11th to the 14th.
Okay, we'll definitely be there for the July one, because the June one, I would love to be there for the Grand Prix, but it coincides with my conference in St. Lucia. But definitely July, Taste of the Caribbean, we'll be there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sounds good.
Amazing. That is awesome. So, and guys, and again, I'm going to reiterate it. If, as you guys know, as you are planning your calendar for 2024, the sooner you could connect with us, the better, because your calendar is going to be our calendar. We want to know what events that you're doing. We're putting together our community, an official community calendar for within the OFC. So the goal with that is to stop conflicting events. We do not want to, like, obviously, if you can't avoid it, we can't avoid it. But the goal is, if we know what is coming up, then it's easier for us to plan accordingly, so that we can all be there present to support each other's events, opposed to having multiple OFC events going on at the same time. And like we said, look, your event is our event, so we want to know what's going on. We want to help to be able to promote it. We want to help to ensure participation, ticket sales, etc. So don't wait last minute. The sooner you know your calendar, reach out to us so that we could schedule that time to go into more detail, to plug your event into what we're doing. So guys, as we're preparing to close off, I'm really excited, because we're taking some steps back to be able to run forward. We're going on a bit of hiatus, where we'll be off for the next quarter of the year. Now we're off from the group, but we still have, every week we have our OFC BNI chapters that meet. So if, for those who are still interested in networking and connecting and meeting people within the community, every Thursday we meet from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern time. Just reach out to me to be able to come in as a guest, or, you know, just to be able to introduce yourself to the community. It's a great collective of individuals who are all here to support each other in business like we do. Those meetings, like I said, are a little bit tighter. Those are exclusive for our business owners within the community. But still, they are open for you all in terms of members of the OFC who want to participate and see and hear what's going on. So with that, guys, now I didn't get a chance to share the form in the group here, but I will share it in our WhatsApp for everybody to be able to chime in and just let us know. So when you do see it, please take a moment to just fill it in, because again, as we move forward, we want to make sure that what we're doing is in line with what you guys need and what you want. So with that, guys, I want to wish you all an amazing holiday season, an exceptional Happy New Year. Know that we are still just a call or a WhatsApp message away, although we are not going to be connecting on a weekly basis for the regular OFC Weekly. Just know when we come back, we're coming back bigger and better, and looking forward to building with you all in terms of members of the community. Mark and Laurraine, thank you guys for being a part of the team. Thank you for what you're doing. Ken, thank you for your continuous support and encouragement to the members of their community, and for what you have done for myself personally as well. With that, guys, I'm always grateful to life, God, our creator, and our ancestors for creating yet another opportunity for us to be able to get together and to build. And I just ask that life just continue to bless each and every one of you, that your business continue to grow and expand, that you continue to support yourself, your families, as well as your OFC community. Hotep, amen, and ashe, guys. See you guys soon, and looking forward to connecting. Mad love. Have a great day, guys.
Thank you. Happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holiday. Happy holiday.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Bye, guys.
I'm going to be flying around the world.
Nice.